Determined to write a top-tier horror story, Mike insisted on staying in room 1408. The hotel receptionist, alarmed, immediately contacted the manager. The manager assured him that all his requests could be accommodated, even offering a complimentary upgrade to the presidential suite, but flatly refused to let him stay in room 1408. Mike, however, was adamant. He only wanted 1408. Seeing that persuasion was futile, the manager reluctantly ushered him into his office and laid out a stack of guest records. Since the hotel opened in 1912, every single one of the 56 guests who had stayed in room 1408 had died on the premises. Some had their throats slit in the bathtub, others had succumbed to sudden psychological breakdowns. No one had lasted more than an hour in the room. To Mike, though, this was precisely the kind of material he needed for his story. With a sigh, the manager sent him upstairs. Following the room numbers, Mike soon sensed something was off. Looking down, he realized he had looped back to the elevator. Eventually, he found room 1408 and cautiously pushed the door open. At first glance, the room appeared no different from any ordinary guest room. A Bible even lay in one of the drawers. Disappointed, Mike assumed the manager was simply trying to scare him. But the strange events began almost immediately. Just as he got out of bed, he turned to find the sheets perfectly remade, as if someone had tidied them while he wasn't looking. Then the video camera started on its own, initiating a 1-hour countdown. Mike frantically began inspecting the room. Using a UV light, he scanned the floors and corners, revealing dried bloodstains everywhere. Shadows seemed to flicker in the strobing light. Suddenly, a sharp ringing filled his ears. Rubbing them, he realized the sound was unbearably piercing. He leaned out the window, only to find an eerie silence outside, not a single sound. Just as confusion set in, the window slammed shut, pinching his hand. Rushing to rinse it, he found the tap water scalding hot, like boiling water, adding both pain and frustration. He called the front desk to check out, but it seemed they didn't understand him, coldly asking, "Sir, what would you like for breakfast?" Panic surged. He grabbed his bag and tried the door, it wouldn't budge. Peering through the keyhole, a huge eye stared straight back at him, sending a chill down his spine. Desperate, he ran to the window and shouted for help. People passed on the street below, but no one seemed to notice. Then he spotted a man in the opposite building, frantically waving at him. But as the figure slowly stood, his movements mirrored Mike's exactly. Shocked, Mike realized it wasn't someone else. It was another version of himself.